Hey Virgos, it's Christy with Zen 10 Lotus Tarot, and I just want to come to you really quick with this video for your 22222 portal. See what you're manifesting, see what you're dealing with, how to get on that vibration of manifestation and stay on that path so that you can utilize this day, this important day, to manifest everything that it is that you desire. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is what it is that is your overall energy at this current time. What is it that you're dealing with in this manifestation process? And the first card that I drew for you was called the Fledgling. This is a card that talks about, if you've drawn this card, that you are dealing with things that make it so that you're a little foggy on what's next. You know, it's like Spirit is encouraging you at this time that these experiences that you're going through, these things that you have currently manifested from your past experiences, are all here to help you to learn and grow. And you know, when I was only going to do one card, and then two cards popped out. So your second card that popped out was called Complicated. And with that as well is that feeling of not knowing, you know, that feeling of having to begin again, the feeling of starting over, the feeling of not knowing what's next. And Spirit is saying, you know, like, we can take this and utilize our perspective in a way that allows us to see anything that's happening in our life and being able to alchemize that energy and change it into something that we can get excited about, get curious about, get almost like instead of feeling like oh no, what's next, it's like, holy shit, what's next? You know, it's a clean slate. I can do whatever I want. I can start where I want. I can do the things that I want to do. I can change this energy of feeling stagnant or stuck or not knowing, and turn it into curiosity and excitement and appreciating the idea that you have the ability to start something different, you know, start something new, start something you're super excited about, starting something that you're motivated, something that inspires you, something that can change your life in ways that you never imagined. And so Spirit, the things that you're coming awake to at this time, that you're waking up to, is that it's time to begin anew. Which I was like, holy crap, these all fit together. So beginning anew, you know, even though you're feeling some feelings of complication surrounding this new beginning for you in this maybe disruption in what is normal for you, is that you get to embrace the idea of newness, of new beginnings, of rebirth, of transformation, of transmutation, right? Of energy into something that you didn't want, into something that you do want instead. And it's taking those lessons that you've learned, and even though they're complicated at this time for you, Spirit is saying, you know, it's helping you to mature in a way that you weren't completely ready for, but is now going to open up new opportunities, new new goals, new aspirations, new discovery of the person that you truly are deep down in your soul space and your heart space. So this was almost like a divine intervention, if that makes sense, from the universe, from God, from the angels. You know, they're guiding you on a path that is going to be something different for you, something new for you, something exciting. So if you're feeling stagnant or stuck, don't feel that way. Because this is something new for you. This is something exciting, something to get pumped up about, right? So we're going to throw some cards and see what it is that you are dealing with, Virgo. What is Virgo dealing with at this time? Yeah, your pathway. Like, what is your purpose in this world, you know? You could be thinking of different hobbies or things that you're interested in, or things that you've always wanted to do in your life, and at this time you're just, you know, going over things in your head, like, what next, you know? And Spirit is saying this is all part of your purpose and pathway. Your steps are guided, you know, and divinely guided even, and that the maturity that you're going through at this time, the growth that you're going through at this time, the learning that you're going through at this time, and the curiosity, if you can keep that inner childlike excitement about the curiosity of what's next, then you can manifest anything that you desire in this world. But this is all part of your path and purpose. Yeah. You may have some feelings of despair, you know, feelings of despair because you're like, I just don't know what's going to come of this. And it's leading you to think of the future. You know, you're in a more futuristic mindset on like, what about tomorrow? What about the next day? What about next year? Where am I going to be? What am I going to be doing? What is my purpose? What is my path? You know, and Spirit is saying that the only thing that we can concentrate is the here and now, always, you know. We're never, ever guaranteed another day, right? Another hour, let alone like if we were to think 10 years down the road, because the thing is that the more we live in a present moment, the more things we're able and capable to stay out of that energy of anxiety and worry and frustration and fear, you know. When we're living in the now, we're appreciating everything that is going on around us in each moment, and letting that guide us on our best path. And so when you're in that energy of living in the now and enjoying every moment and being appreciative of all that you do have going for you in this moment, that is when you can start to unfold things to opportunities and miracles and victories. And, you know, when you can stay in that high vibing energy, if at all possible, you know, think of the next best feeling thought that you can find during that time, because some of this energy is like you're in an energy of anxiety and despair, and Spirit is saying that only attracts more low vibrational feelings of anxiety and despair. So let's try our best to live in the now and not in the past or in present or in the futuristic type thinking, you know, because that does and that is what creates fear and anxiety and overthinking for us. So I'm just going to clarify. What would Virgo like to be manifesting at this time? What would Virgo like to be manifesting at this time? So you want to get to a space where you're no longer attracting things that you have to fix, if that makes sense. It's like, can I just have something smooth and good be going on for me? You know, like I'm sick of feeling sorry about things, feeling guilty about things, feeling shameful about things, feeling hurt about things. I would like to finish that cycle, you know, end that cycle of crap, you know what I mean? And get on a path that I'm meant to go on, which is a path of goodness, a path of desires, a path of everything that I want in this world. And Spirit is saying you have the strength that tames lions within you. If you could notice that about yourself and forgive yourself, you know, when we're having that energy of fear or anxiety or worry or overthinking or feelings of guilt and shame and regret, the only thing we need to do is tap into our inner strength and knowing who we are from our soul space, our heart space, our giving, loving selves that we are, that God created us to be. And Spirit is saying we all have it within us, and we need to start by forgiving ourselves of anything, any past behaviors, any past wrongdoings, any past feelings of regret, any past circumstances, any past learning, any past eye-opening experiences for us to say, like, now this is something that I need to forgive. Ask for forgiveness from God, ask for forgiveness from myself, and move forward, start anew. Get excited about the idea of change, of transformation, of rebirth, of becoming, the phoenix that rises from the dust, and start to say, like, my day, my life, my the new me starts today, because I'm deciding it for myself. I'm claiming it. I'm putting my rockets of desire out into the universe of what I want going forward. I'm closing out a shit cycle of old crap, excuse me, that no longer serves me. And I'm going on the path that is me, from my heart space, my loving, forgiving heart space. And this would be justice for you, justice for you to love yourself and to know your worth and to realize that everything that happens in our life is for our growth, our evolution, our transformation, our ability to discern what it is that we do want versus what it is that we don't want, and how our actions, our behaviors, our thoughts, our actions and movements, in life dictate what will be those outcomes for us, and your justice would be to begin anew, right? Wasn't that the card? Begin anew, you. Begin anew. A new you, yo. Clarify. Begin anew. Yeah. Get back to that childlike, excited version of you that's in your heart space. Open it up. Allow everything good to come to you. Allow good feeling thoughts, allow excitement, allow opportunity to creep in, allow curiosity to get the best of you, on what's next, and know that you're growing at this time. You're learning, you're evolving, you're spiritually ascending. You're not regressing, you're ascending to something different. It's like combustion, you're combusting in order to build the new you. And that's exciting. That's badass. That's boss. That's like you 2.0, And that'll lead to your wish fulfillment overall. You may not see it right now, but that's okay, because we're only living in the moment. In the moment, and in this moment, you get to choose. You get to choose your perspective on what you want, Let's get you some universal cards. What would the universe like to say to you at this time? This is your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. What would they like you to know, Virgo, as you're dealing with this new rebirth of you 2.0 on 2/22/22? You're being guided to choose you in this situation. Self-care, self-love, and worthiness. Knowing your worth, knowing who you are in this world, and knowing what you deserve. What else? What can Virgo know? 717, angel number. Look that up. I don't know what it is exactly. You may be seeing 717. Better communication for you will provide clarity and understanding. Make the first move. That came out for Taurus as well. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Rumi. Love that. Okay, Virgos. Let me give you Chills and Fills song. This really isn't a love reading, so we'll just give you some Chills and Fills songs. Maybe some song lyrics that you might need to hear. She leads me to the moonlight, but only to burn me with the sun. She's like the wind, Patrick Swayze. I don't know if that song is relevant for you. Let's do another one. One more for Virgo. She paints her eyes as black as night. Now pulls those shades down tight. She gives a smile when the pain comes. The pain's gonna make everything all right. She talks to angels, black crows. So that song might also be relevant. Okay, Virgo, 2/22/22. Stay focused. Get excited about your new journey. Everything is going to be working in your favor. Start affirming it. Start claiming it. Start knowing your worth. Start knowing your badassery on this earth. And I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now.